Hi, I'm Marilyn Allis. I'm just going to spend a little bit of time to explain to you how I created this zebra using Brusho. Now, Brusho dies have been around for about 60 years. Most people seem to think that they're quite new, but I myself have used them for 20 years. They're an amazing product with an explosive quality. When you spray water onto them, all sorts of colours come out of them. They're just so magical. Now, the products that I've used are the Brusho Black crystals. I've used a sprinklet in a violet colour. I've got a water pot, a water spray, some masking fluid, a masking fluid remover, some iridescent medium by Winsor & Newton, just my own paintbrush, an applicator that's foam for putting the masking fluid on, and an old toothbrush and a bamboo pen. So that's basically all I've used. If you don't have these things, you can use your own. Mixed media is all about using your imagination, so we don't have to stick with exactly what I've done, but it's just to give you a start. If you've enjoyed this video, can I ask you to hit the subscribe button to my channel, because I do want to carry on producing more videos, teaching different mediums in the future. So thank you. This is the stage that I really love. It's where the magic really begins to happen. Now, I'm only going to use one colour of Brusho crystals. I'm going to use the black, and I keep my crystals in those pots, and I just make a little hole in the top so that the crystals come out. You don't want too much coming out because you can really overdo this. Now, I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit around here, and then I'm going to spray with some water. Now, the secret is not to overdo it, because if we overdo it, we're going to end up with a big mess. We can always add a little bit more to that if we want to. So just a little tiny spray bottle. Just spray it, and although it's black, there'll be the most amazing colours that will come out of this. Move it around to make some bits really wet if you want it to be a little bit different in places. I quite like the mixture of both. And you can always add a few sprinkles if we feel that we don't have quite enough anywhere. I find that before I rub the masking fluid off, it helps just to take some of the dye off that's actually just sitting on top of the masking fluid. When you rub, what happens is it will just make a little bit of a mess. So by just pulling this off before we do that, that will help. Oh, this is a fun bit. So rub quite hard. We're going to take all this masking fluid off and we can see what we're left with. The zebra will just emerge from underneath. Now you must make sure that the masking fluid is really dry before you do this. One of these, it's like a piece of sort of crepe rubber. It makes it so much easier for getting this masking fluid on. Remember, I used to get really sore fingers rubbing away. It makes it so much easier. And now my masking fluid has been completely removed, I'm going to bring a little bit of definition into this work using some quick ink and a bamboo pen. I might add some water with a brush in a while, and we'll see how this goes. Let's start with the eye. Just bringing back definition. Beautiful eyes. Nice and dark. White spot and sparkle. Let's do the other side. It was a real beauty, this one. I must admit, the photograph was taken by my husband because I'm quite short, and when I photographed him, I had a railing right the way through where I needed to see what was happening. Who's a lot taller than me, took some beautiful photographs, and it's the ones that I'm using. Finishing up the nose. Lovely shapes. Now what I can do, some clear water, tissue, just pull that out to something. Some of the marks on his mane will be quite nice to exaggerate it a little bit. The nice thing about the bamboo pen is the more you use it, it gets softer and softer, and they're very sort of random marks, which I quite like. Every zebra has different markings, and I think I was quite lucky with this one because there's not so many markings on his bottom, which would have made quite a lot of masking in. he's really starting to emerge now. So maybe I can darken up a little bit of this area here. So I don't have to darken all of it because I quite like the effects of the Brusho. And so I don't really want to lose all of those. Some lines seem a little bit harsh, so we can maybe soften those. That remains. And that's quite a definite line here, isn't it? So let's just darken up that side. And just play a little bit of tweaking here and there. And really start to just come out of the paper. Oh, he's starting to look like he should now, so I'm just going to add a little bit of glitz. I do love a little bit of sparkle. So what I'm going to do is just cover his face with a little bit of tissue paper, because I don't want the sparkle to go everywhere. Some bits I want to keep. So let's put that way around, and that should stay. One piece of paper, anything will do. And first of all, I'm going to use some Winsor & Newton iridescent medium and an old toothbrush. Just coat the toothbrush well and then just spray. And this gives a lovely effect. All sorts of squiggles, and it does go everywhere. It's lovely and messy. Right, now we've done that, what I'm going to add are some Brusho sprinklets in iridescent violet, and what I'm going to do is just spray a little bit of water here and there, not all over, and then I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of this into it. Nothing much will happen to start with, and then we'll get some really lovely little sparkles coming out of that. Just remove that, and so the face is quite clear, which is really good, and I would say he's finished.